Friday. It is Friday, indeed. Indeed it is Fridays. Yes. Hi everyone, welcome. Hi, welcome. Welcome. I kind of forgot it was Friday, but it is Friday. Almost the weekend. But that means, because I was just like thinking, oh, what are we gonna do for like the free oracles, and I like sit like that and just think, and I couldn't think of anything, and I'm like, okay, let's just do the live stream. Let's just go live, and then we'll see. But then it's Friday. It's Friday. So we're not doing free oracles. No. We are not. We are gonna do 3 yes or no questions. Yes, because it's Friday. Oh, I'm losing my absolute shit. But it's fine, because it's Friday. I don't care. It's Friday. Oh, why does this always stick in? Come on, get out. Thank you. But hi everyone, welcome. Fridays, yes. Finally, well. I do feel that time has been so weird the last couple of weeks. But then again, we also had the retrograde, which is ending this weekend. We also have a full moon this weekend, so it is all the funs happening this weekend. But I do feel good about it, because I kind of feel like this being kind of like a release, if that makes sense, of all the energy. I kind of feel good about it. Where I kind of feel like the worst is behind us. Energy-wise, you know? So I kind of feel good. Kind of feel good. But yeah, hi, welcome. As always, welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. Today, because it is Friday, we have the free yes or no questions. So if you're wanting one, follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the question, and I will take a look. Because of the yes or no questions, it does require a little bit more patience, I feel like, because sometimes I kind of feel like I want to explain a little bit more. But I try my best to just give like yes or no answers as direct as I can. But again, sometimes I just feel like we need more. You know? We need more. So, yes, let me know. Let me know, no. Let me know, no. Let me know, no. Let me know, no. Let me know. Come on, thank you. Monica, is there going to be communication between me and Jay? Is there going to be communication between Jay and Monica? Is there going to be communication there? Between Jay and Monica. We have the 9 of Wands, we have the 6 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles. For right now, I kind of feel like that's a no. The 9 of Wands is a little bit defensive energy. 6 of Pentacles needing more investment, working on. Three of Swords, still very hurt. Five of Pentacles, feeling of lack. Five of Swords, that is self-sabotaging behavior, more focusing on like short-term satisfaction rather than a long-term thing. So for right now I kind of want to say no, because I kind of feel like right now it's more like overwhelmed, we're tired, mentally drained. Let me take a look at the Six of Pentacles for you. Priestess, and then the Page of Swords. So I kind of want to say no. I'm not seeing like planned reaching out. Oh, I want to reach out. I feel like there is the possibility of reaching out, but it being very spontaneous and not planned. And just reaching out and not really knowing what to say, or, you know, stuff like that. But for right now, I kind of want to say no, because I'm just feeling heavy on like tired and just, you know, which is understandable. It's Friday. So right now, I kind of want to say no. Hi everyone, welcome to Tajinder. Will me and Nafrit reunite in the future? Will Nafrit and Tajinder reunite in the future? Nafrit and Tajinder, you guys reunite. We have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Four of Cups, the Chariot, and the Knight of Wands. I do feel the possibility of seeing if we can work together. I'm not necessarily seeing full-on reconciliation, but I am seeing if we can work on this. The Four of Cups is about like that missing. So whether it is working together for closure or working together to see if we can continue, but I do feel that like communication happening there. The Knight of Wands, however, is someone that's not ready for commitment, for settling down, for labels. So I'm leaning more towards a no, even though, again, I do feel that there is the possibility of like working on it or seeing where the other person is at, all that. Hi, Dre. Hello. Kajal, Rayon's message. So that's not one of the options for today. Read the pinned comment. It always explains it, but it is Friday, and on Friday we always do something different than the free oracles. And today we are going to do a quick yes or no question. So if you're interested in a quick yes or no question answered from me, follow the channel, like the live stream. Don't forget to like the live stream. And then leave your name and the question in the chat and I will take a look. This will require a little bit more time from me to get through everyone. So I do request a little bit more patience. But yes, those are the options. Barca, should I wait for meeting? Should Barca wait for meeting? We have the Devil. We have the Page of Cups, we have the Four of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. I kind of feel like right now we feel stuck. In the sense of waiting for them, as in, should I hold on and let go? For me, it's not that black or white. The Devil is just right now we're feeling stuck. It's like we put our life on pause for this person to at some point come in, and in the meantime we don't do anything. With that, I kind of want to say no, in a sense of just live your life, enjoy life, take opportunities when they come by, and if Nitin is one of the opportunities coming by, then we can take a look. But right now we're not having that. So right now we're kind of like putting our life on pause for what exactly? We're not getting anything out of it. So with that, I kind of want to say no. Even though you can keep the door open for this person coming into your life again. But let's not just like sit and wait for this to happen while, you know, while we just sit here waiting. Melissa, is this weekend going to be good for love? We have the Three of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Okay. King of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, Temperance, or the Two of Pentacles. I feel like it's either going to be very hurtful or it's going to be very productive, and it kind of depends on, because the Three of Pentacles talks about good collaboratory energy. At the same time, with the Three of Swords, we are having a lot of like heartbreak and pain and hurt. Temperance and the Two of Pentacles definitely talks about balance, getting back into balance, compromise, finding that middle ground, hearing the other person out and being heard ourselves as well. The Seven of Pentacles definitely talks about investing without really knowing what the end result is, without having okay, I'm gonna do this and I'm expecting this outcome from it. You know, be open for whatever the outcome is. I do want to say yes, because I do feel that this is something that we can get productive on, as long as we can maintain a good balance between the two of us, and between getting like emotionally so upset that we cannot logic or reason or, you know, listen anymore. So I do want to say yes, because I do think that this is something that we can build and work towards more like balance. Barca, thank you for the donation, darling. Thank you. Let me know what I can do for you for that. In the meantime, Dre, let me take a look. Can I have a great day? Dre. Can Dre have a good day? A great day. Can Dre have a great day? The Two of Swords, love that. Okay, we have the World, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Two of Cups, we have the High Priest, and Justice. Yes, you can. And I feel like, again, with that Two of Swords, it being a choice. We can choose to, you know, when we're feeling just like down and about and very upset about things, we can decide to have an ending where it's like, no, I'm not going to do this today. I'm going to have a great day. I'm going to have a good day, focusing on the good things happening. Of course, bad things will eventually always happen, but if we choose to have that happiness and bad things happen, your mind can go into a bad direction. Just talk back. Where it's, no, we were going to have a good day. So I am going to have a good day. I'm not going to let this fuck up my day, because I am having a good day. I'm having a good day. So yes, for sure, but it does require us to leave some shit behind, not bring it with us. Barca, will me and Eaton reunite? Will Barca and Eaton reunite? Barca and Eaton reunite. We have the World, we have Temperance, the Sun, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Yes, I do feel that there is that possibility, for sure. The Death card, or the World, does talk about an ending, completion, ending the way that the situation is right now. So that might also require to let go a little bit of this person so that they can come back at some point. But I do want to say yes. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Okay, so yeah, hi everyone, welcome. Let me go back to the list. Angie, will T and I date? Will Angie and T date? Angie and T. Angie and T, will they date? Two of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Seven of Pentacles. I do want to say yes. I do want to say yes, at some point, yes. Like, I feel like this topic, I'm like a kid who keeps asking, are we there yet? Yeah, but who, no, maybe one day we'll get the yes, exactly. But, you know, if it's like something that, like, is on your mind, then, yeah, ask. Naomi, my friend, yes! I was just like, I was so upset. I was like, you better, you better! Anyway, hi everyone, welcome. Lola, hello. I'm always, where I'm like, my brain makes that into George, but I feel like it's Jorge. But do they not like you? Do they not like you? Or Lala, do they not like you? King of Pentacles, the Emperor, Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the King of Swords. I don't think that they don't like you. I feel like it's very, where it's like, hey, You know, it's not that they, like, it's just, I don't know, more like of a neutral kind. I don't think that they hate you or not like you. No. Purnima will Vijay Raman and Purnima get reunited in April. Vijay Raman and Purnima, will you guys reunite in April? We have the 10 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. I do think that there is a possibility for it there. I definitely feel in April that the communication will start again. The 6 of Pentacles definitely talks about investment needed. So will you guys like reunite as in like get back together in April? I kind of want to say no. Will there be like communication and seeing if we can get there at some point again? Yes. So much, you're welcome. I meant, can you have a great day? Well, oh, thank you for the reading though. You're welcome. But I am already having a great day, so yes. Barca did yours. Jay, will I get a husband who loves me forever? Will Jay get a husband that truly, genuinely loves you forever and ever and ever? 2 of Cups, love that. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, the Devil, and Judgment. I do feel that this is someone that genuinely cares for you. So yes, will it be this person will love you always and it's always going to be perfect and happy and sunshine and rainbows? No, for sure not. I'm seeing a lot of conflict. Not a lot, but I do see some like arguments happening where, you know, just not thinking, like, I still love you, but right now I want to murder you. Like that kind of energy, which is love anyway. So I do want to say yes, but with that Judgment, it does require you to take different action as well. Not dating the same type of people that we did in the past. Learn from our mistakes and moving forward with that. But I do want to say yes. So, yes. I'm just like I'm just seeing like Jack wants to know is the Brit from yesterday reading Tommy. Jack needs to not go there. Where did I leave off? Mom. Oh my goodness, Harshita Manosha. Do they like you? I'm gonna take a different deck. Do they like you? Do they like you? We have the Ace of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. Do they like you? I do kind of want to say yes. As in, like, there's interest there. Yes. Srishti, will I be able to become famous personality in my college in a good way? The people of my college will like you, Srishti. Will people like you in college? Will people know you, like you in college? We have the Wheel of Fortune, the 5 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. It has the potential for it, for sure. It does require you to step a little bit out of the victim energy. But yes, for sure. For sure. For sure. Sendil, will my marriage be unexpected? Sendil? Will your marriage be unexpected? Non-expected. Just like hit in the face. You're married. Let's take a look. We have the Sun. Okay. The 3 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the Page of Wands. I kind of want to say yes. The 8 of Wands. Very fast-paced energy. Very fast-paced energy. So yes. Yes, yes, it will. Okay. Hi, Evo. Hello. Official looks good. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it is a very, like, it was, yes. Yes, thank you. I feel very, like, large in this, though. But thank you. Okay, Jack wants to know, is the Brit from yesterday's reading Tommy? It better be Joseph. Yes. Is the reading that we did yesterday with that, yes, that person, is that Tommy? Is that Tommy? I don't think so. I don't think so, but let's see. Is that Tommy? We have the Lovers. We have the Lovers. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles. And we have the Seven of Swords. I don't think so. I don't think so. Seven of Swords. That's lying, hiding, like hidden. So I don't, like, it's still hidden. Nine of Wands as well. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Let's just see. Why is the Nine of Wands here? No. No, 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 no. I'm gonna do that again. Why is the Nine of Wands here? I feel like, yeah, okay, Hangman. And the Seven of Wands with the Ace of Wands. I don't think so. Because I kind of feel like when it comes to, like, the person, I feel like there's this line that you are holding as well, where it's like, I need to be physically fucking attracted to this person. They need to be hot as fuck with this. So I'm not really feeling it. And we have the King of Pentacles. I feel like Jack shouldn't complain, because this person has money, has a bank. He can spend, so... Okay, why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here? There's the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Again. And then the Sun, yeah. Okay, let me check just real quick. The Lovers, why the Lovers is here. The Two of Cups, of course, and then we have the Tower. Again, yeah, because I kind of feel like this person that is coming in is just such a slap in the face. Is such a, just like, oh, fuck me. Oh, I'm screwed. This is, yes, no, this is it. This is, oh, fuck, this is my person, you know? Where I just don't have that with Tommy. I just don't have that with Tommy. Because Tommy is giving a little bit more insecurity than I'd like to see it here. Yeah, because this person is... Because I kind of feel like with Tommy... I don't know if you guys did, like, face call or FaceTime. How do you say that? Where... yeah, no. I think the person we talked about yesterday, that's just... Where it's just where you're just... The only thing that you can say after that is just, okay, this is it. With absolutes... Okay, this is it. This is it. You know? Which I don't think it is Tommy. I don't think it is Tommy. V, will I find a better paying job this year? Will V get a better paying job this year? We have the Three of Swords, the Two of Swords, Five of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Wands as the overall energy. I do feel that it is out there. I do feel that we can get there for sure. It does require you to think outside of the box, or maybe going into a different direction than what you would like to do. And the Two of Swords is then a choice. Okay, am I gonna do something that pays well, but might not be what I want to do in the long term, or do I want to focus more on what I want to do in the long term, but then give up a little bit on the money there? But I do feel that the possibility for it is there for sure. For sure, it is. Why is Nicole speaking bad about you? Yes or no question, darling. It's only 3 yes or no's. If you would like me to take a look at that, it is going to be for a €5 donation. I would love to take a look at that, but yes. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Oh my goodness, come on. Choking a fucking grape. Okay. So, hi everyone. I'm gonna reset the chat because it tells me only like 5 people are watching and there are more than 5 questions here. So that means a lot of people have left already. that asked their question. So I'm just gonna redo it. Hi everyone, welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. If you are new, nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy, I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you're interested in a quick yes or no question answered today on Friday, they are totally free. All you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the question that you have, and I will take a look. If you would like an oracle reading, another reading, or a priority, then an open donation is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €5 donation. Don't mind me, I'm just like dissecting my grapes. Because de little steeltje blijft erin hangen. Dus ik weet niet, oké. Anyway. So yes, I will start from my last chat, work my way down. So if your question or request is not underneath there, please leave it in the chat once more. I always love it how there are now like 2 people claiming that they were like number 9. Again, don't forget to like the live stream. It's the only thing I ask in return for it. It helps me out a whole bunch. Doesn't do anything for you, so please just like. So yes, let me finish my last grape. I know not everyone liked the live stream. Anyway, will Tania find her life partner in 2025? Will Tania find her life partner in 2025? We have Strength, the 8 of Swords, the Hierophant, the 9 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords. I don't think so. No, I don't think you will meet your life partner in 2025. Is Mons still in love with you? Is Mons still in love with G? Is Mons still in love with you? 7 of Cups, the, what are you, 10 of Swords, the Sun, and the Knight of Wands. I kind of want to say no. I kind of want to say no. So no, I don't think that they are in love. Oracle, please. Which one? What do you want? What do you want from me? Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. What oracle do we want though? Whatever you feel like I need. Whatever I feel like you need. Whatever I feel like you need. What does Naomi need? We're gonna do these? Maybe? I think so. Oh, I did this one for Jack yesterday. That's so funny. I kind of also want these for you. I also kind of want these for you. Do I also want the other ones? I don't know. Let's just take a look at these. Let's just take a look at these for Naomi. Take that one too. Affection. Aww. With the sorrel. And grounding. Potato. Affection and grounding. Let me see if I can take the booklet without my camera freaking the fuck out. Yes, got it. Okay. So the potato. Let's take a look at the potato first. Number 5. Oh, I love that. Wasn't that like your nickname? Potato? Right? I think so. I think that was potato. No? I think so. Right? I think so. Okay, anyway, the potato. Explore the deeper, innermost areas of yourself and situations, as potato indicates energies that are calling you to look again at what you may have once missed, and will help bring stability. I kind of feel like I want to redo that. Yeah, it is. Nugudi? Oh, that's fine. Explore the deeper, innermost areas of yourself and situations, as potato indicates energies that are calling you to look again at what you may have once missed and will help to bring stability. If you are looking for an answer, try pulling back a little to let things settle on their own first. Challenges at this moment may include ignorance, self-centeredness, self-centeredness, and forgetfulness. So make sure you are compassionate and focused. Imagine magic, healing, health, protection, companionship, and stability. This is basically what we talked about. St. Patrick, the moon, the sun, and Virgo. This is basically what we talked about. Okay, and then we also have number 12. 12. With the sorrow, with affection. Affection. New experiences are coming your way, which mean you will feel prompted to find new ways of doing things. If you are seeking a solution, be more receptive to suggestions and openings. Ensure you are putting your true feelings into all that you are doing. A valuable proposition should come your way, but don't get too carried away. Agreement, dexterity, love, family, inner healing. The fairies, Venus and Aphrodite. Venus and Taurus. Love that. Okay, love that. So yes, again, you might need to go over certain things again, because we might have missed something, or we might not have been ready back then. And we thought we dealt with situations, but we didn't really deal with situations, or there's still something to learn there. Lessons that we can learn now and grow and move forward from, that we couldn't back then. As well as just be a little bit more loving. A little bit more loving. Okay, what else? Naomi. We have 1100, free divine aid, care, perseverance, guidance and assistance, divine guidance from the power of God and angels. Please change your thoughts. You may have prayed for greater happiness and better health. If so, this is a response to your prayers. God knows the solutions you seek, and it will be born in your thoughts. During your transition, ask God to guide the direction of your thoughts and support you. And you also have 1188, metamorphosis. Love that. So yeah, a lot of change happening. Metamorphosis, change, love, wealth, and upwards. You are approaching the end of a major stage in your life. If you are tired of certain parts of your life, be happy, because it soon will be healed or replaced by something better. Completely surrender and release those parts of your life that are no longer useful, because a better life that you deserve is coming soon. Yes! Oh, yeah, yes! 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 So yes, love that. Love that. Love that. Do we need more? I don't think we need more. I don't think we need more. Do we? I don't think so. Okay. So, hi everyone, welcome. Naomi, I kind of feel like I'm a bit, like, do we want more? But I don't think we want more. I think that was pretty damn fucking accurate, so, you know. Okay, anyway, hi everyone, welcome. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. If you are new, nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy, I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you're interested in a very quick yes or no question answered, follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the question, and I will take a look. If you would like another yes or no question, a oracle reading, or a priority reading. An open donation is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, doesn't have to be a yes or no question. It is going to be for a €5 donation. Donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. I will start from my last chat and then work my way down. So if your question or request is not underneath my last chat, please leave it once more and I will take a look. Please don't spam the chat. It's not going to help your cause, so please don't. And yeah, that is it. It's fine, thank you, you're welcome. I'm gonna try to clean a little in my living room. I'm gonna reward myself with Joe pics afterwards. Nice, yes, go ahead, darling, go ahead. I'll talk to you again soon. Soon. Dibyani. Any future with Rajesh? Dibyani? Does Dibyani have a future with Rajesh? Is there any future there? Rajesh and Dibyani? We have the Two of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. I definitely feel that there is, at the very least, going to be like conversation in the future for the two of you. So yes. Purnima, does Srushti's friend Pareen have love feelings for Srushti? Does Pareen have romantic feelings for Srushti? I have romantic feelings for Srushti. We have the Page of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Yes, they do. Yes. Resma, does M truly love me? Does M truly love Resma? Does M truly love you? We have the Death card, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, but I feel like the distance is a big hinder in that. I think the love could be bigger if you guys didn't have the distance there. But I do want to say yes. Melody, will Zed get promoted to second year this year? Will Zed get into next year? Will Zed get into second year? There's the Knight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Eight of Swords, Temperance, the Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Will they get promoted? Knight of Wands. I do want to say yes. I do want to say yes. So, yes. Thanks so much. You're very welcome, guys. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm trying not to have a panic attack right now. Because I kind of feel like dying. Yes, yes. You know, my panic attack is always me, like, thinking I'm dying. It's just like, yes. Nice, great, love that. But it will pass. It will pass. Let's take a look. Let's just get my thoughts on other bullshit. Yes. Dali, does Deepak truly love you? Does Deepak truly love Dali? Does Deepak truly love Dali? We have the Two of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Death card, the Nine of Cups, the Lovers, and the Emperor. Do they truly love you? I do want to say yes. There is truly love for you, for sure. Yes. Okay, let me grab a little bit of water. My water is gone, and then we will continue. Welcome. Let me just pull that inner shirt up. This one's gonna be a bit down. So, settling into everything. Hi everyone, welcome. Let me take a look real quick. Okay, so how is everyone doing? Hope you're all having a good day. It is already Friday. The energy this weekend is very intense. We have a retrograde that is ending, which always brings a little bit of like release and euphoria. We also have a full moon this weekend as well. The pink full moon, which is the first full moon of spring, which also brings a lot of like new energy with it. I hope you're all doing good. Excited. I have been sleeping like shit, but that's fine. As well. Fine as well. Deshaun is my ex, a warlock. Deshaun. We have the Ace of Swords, the Six of Swords, Chariot, and the Star. Ace of Swords. I wouldn't go full on warlock. Warlock? How do you say that? Warlock. But I do feel that they are very like spiritual and like a little bit into that. The Six of Swords does talk about like leaving stuff behind. So like that can be like cutting ceremonies, as in cutting cord ceremonies and like stuff like that. Full on like warlock, no. Swati reunion possible with Pani. Swati and Pani. Is there a possibility for reunion? There's the Nine of Cups, the Fool, the King of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Lovers, and the Eight of Wands. Yes, I do think that there's a possibility for a reunion. The last bit of retrograde, just like a side slap, let it go, let it go, let it go. I don't know about the side slap, but yeah, it is very, you know. I always feel that when it's like done, it's like a cord being cut when it's like, but yeah, completely, where it's like just like release of like pressure. Thank you, you're welcome. Welcome. Is Vignesh my future husband? Is Vignesh your future husband? The Ace of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Fool, we have the Star, the Five of Cups, and the Two of Wands. I don't know about full husband. I do feel relationship. For sure, the next step in a connection, in a relationship. So if that means right now you are dating, that can be like a full-on relationship. If it's like relationship, that can be like living together, that can just be marriage. What the next step is. If you are like just like friends or just talking, that can be dating. So I definitely feel the next step, full-on marriage, I'm not sure. Thanks so much, you're welcome. Welcome. Nandini, will R reach out for a conversation? Will R reach out to Nandini for a conversation? Will R reach out to you for a conversation? 10 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. For a conversation. I do kind of want to say yes. So yes, because I kind of feel like we need a conversation in order to have closure, or I don't know, to get it done or to move forward or whatever. So I feel like we need to. So that's a yes. But the 10 of Swords and the 3 of Swords are just very hurtful energy, very painful. So yes. Yes, for closure. Yeah, exactly. Because I kind of feel like we need it. Thank you. You're welcome. Very, very welcome. So yeah, hi everyone. Welcome. I have my chocolate again, so let me just munch on it a little bit. How's everyone doing? Is everyone ready for this weekend? Yesterday I felt so amazingly great, where I was like, yes, the weekend! Today I'm a little bit tired, but I kind of feel like that's just like everyone's kind of like a little bit tired. I'm not alone in my tiredness. But yes, free yes or no question. Follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your question, I'll take a look. If you guys have any questions or just want to have a little bit of shits and giggles, it kind of feels like a shits and giggles day, does it not? Where we just like have a little bit of a talk. So if you want to talk about something, let's talk. In the meantime, I'm just gonna munch on my chocolate. Don't mind me. Ashley, welcome, dollar. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness. Come on. Thank you. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. So hi, welcome everyone. I just feel like, I don't know. Whew, like whew. Anyway, hi everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. If you are new, nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy, I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you're interested in a very quick yes or no question answered, send a gift, leave your name and the question in the chat and I'll take a look. If you would like another yes or no question, an oracle reading or a priority reading, an open donation is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth one question tarot reading, doesn't have to be a yes or no question, can also be what are their thoughts and feelings, what's coming in for me, messages from past loved ones, all that good stuff. It's going to be for a €5 donation. Donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. And that is what is going on. Don't forget to like the live stream. It helps me out a whole bunch. And yeah, all that good stuff. I'm just going to munch a little bit on my chocolate. And then we can continue. Your partner already? Nice. You have to pay. So you get one free yes or no question for today. Usually it is free oracle readings, but on Friday I always give it a little bit of a twist. And today it is yes or no question. So you have one free yes or no question. If you want more after that, then it is for a paying. Merida, will I get a new job by the end of May? Will Merida get a new job by the end of May? There's a 4 of Wands as the overall energy. 9 of Swords, 4 of Swords, King of Wands, and the World. So I kind of want to say, I do want to say yes. I do feel that there will be an interview. We will get interviewed, where I kind of feel like we will get it. But it might take a little bit of time before you can start. The World does talk a little bit at the ending, so more so like at the ending of May, maybe the beginning of June. But I do want to say yes. Ashley, thank you for the donation, darling. Thank you. Will Mitch find true love that chooses him? When, where, and describe. Oh my god, that is a lot. Will Mitch find true love that chooses him? And then anything we can get from that. Will Mitch find love that will choose Mitch? Mitch find that love that chooses him. We're the Queen of Wands, love that. We also have the Death card. And we have the Hanged Man as well. We have the Magician, the 8 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, and Justice. Yes, I think that is a yes. I feel like he will get what it is that he has been manifesting The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the deck, so it does require a long time. So I do feel that this is not someone that he will meet like this year. I definitely feel that a lot of time will pass from it. The Eight of Cups does talk about emotionally distancing, or needing to emotionally distance from certain things, belief systems. I feel like they will find someone to marry, because we have Justice here as well. That's very much marriage. That's just very well balanced. They are like fire to their water, like that, very, you know, complementing each other. The Knight of Swords, Four of Swords, Seven of Cups. It is a little bit, and then the Three of Cups. Okay. What? I kind of feel like this might be a person that comes from friendship as well. Like you guys, like he and his person will have a good foundation of friendship before this turns into a relationship, or like my person. Some time needs, but like I feel like a close friendship happening before a full-on like romantic relationship for like marriage and for the rest of their life, you know. The Four of Swords talks a little bit about a break. The Seven of Cups talks about having a lot of options open. So again, I do feel that there is a little bit of like the friendship, and are we gonna risk losing the friendship by pursuing this, or are we gonna stay as friends, or, you know, all the options still being open there. With that, let me take a look at the Queen of Wands. Who is this? Queen of Wands energy. Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Tower. So they might meet on the job, on the workplace situation. I feel like at some point there's just going to be a comment being made of like, oh yeah, you're attractive. And then the other person going like, what, you find me attractive? Yes, well, I find you attractive too. Like revelations like that kind of like happening, spontaneous, suddenly, unexpected, and go like, oh, okay, you know. Or where it's like someone goes like, oh, I had a crush on you for like ever, and they're like, I had a crush on you, you know, that type of like fun energy to it. So will they find someone that truly chooses them? For sure. I think this is going to be like a best friend turning into a romance type of situation. Again, it will require a lot of time. I definitely don't think it's happening like this year. I don't even think it's happening like at least 2 years is kind of where I would like aim at. I think they will meet. I kind of feel like workplace though, with that Ace of Pentacles. And then the Strength card. It's like material world. And then the Ace of Swords. Okay, that's fine. When, where, and describe. I think I did all of that. So yeah, for sure. Their person. Let me take a look at that Eight of Cups, because what is that emotionally distancing? What is that needing to walk away or let go of? The Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Okay, and then the Two of Swords. So I definitely feel that this is just like a different way than what they expected it. As in, it doesn't, again, that friendship type of thing and that turning into a romance, I think that's not how people usually think they will meet their person, you know, as friends. And I think that's a little bit what we need to risk letting go of. Eight of Pentacles, just, yeah, and then Two of Swords, indecisiveness. Three of Wands, looking ahead further, next, you know, what else? Expending, let me put it like that. Can we expend this connection? So yeah, I honestly kind of want to leave it there. For sure he will meet someone that chooses him for him. Again, I think this is very much a best friend kind of like connection, where then there's going to be the sudden revelation of, I had the longest crush on you, and the other person's like, what? And I was like, yes. So yeah, for sure. Full show off. Nayani, hopefully you're still in the chat. Let me take a look. Do I already know my future soulmate / husband? Nayani, have already met your future husband. And Yanni already met their future husband. 5 of Pentacles, we have the World. 2 of Pentacles, we have the Empress. And the 3 of Pentacles. I kind of want to say no. And I feel like it's either going to be an introduction or someone helps you out or through a collaboratory energy. That makes sense. Me and him wasn't friends first, but we learned we are better friends. Exactly. Like something like that, but not like the other way around. It's a very, very quiet day. It's just very quiet today. Which is like fine. But I kind of feel like I might want to call last call and then move over to TikTok. Maybe. So let me just call last call, see what happens. If nothing happens, I'm gonna skedaddle out of here. So hi everyone, welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. If you're interested in a quick yes or no question answered, follow the channel, like the live stream, and let me know your name and the question that you have, and I'll take a look. If you would like another yes or no question, an oracle reading, or a priority, an open donation is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth one question tarot reading, doesn't have to be a yes or no question. It is going to be for a €5 donation, and donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. This is going to be last call for now. If nothing happens, nothing comes in, I will be calling it a day for today. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about the tarot or about me, for me, let me know. We can have a little bit of chat about that as well. And yes, that's it. And that is it. So yes, let me know. Let me know, no. Let me know, no. Let me know, no. I'm gonna wait like a minute or so. Weekend plans, not a whole lot. I have been thinking about maybe doing some social events in Rotterdam, but I'm not sure. I don't think I have a video call with a friend on Sunday, but that's basically it. Like a business video call with her. But apart from that, that's basically it. So not a whole lot. Sleeping in, eating junk food, maybe have a pajama day would be nice. And then hopefully I get some time to sit in the sun. Because I'm very pale. So hopefully I can sit in the sun a little bit. Hopefully the sun will get out. They said it's gonna rain on Sunday, so I'm not sure. Ashley will ever get out of Walmart, out of working at Walmart. Will Ashley ever get out? We have the 7 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. I think all the options are very much open to get out, for sure. Yes. It will require a lot, though. Ever, for sure. but I think it just needs a realistic plan. Like, okay, this is how I'm gonna get there, this is how I'm gonna do it, this is the steps that I need to take, let's work those steps and like go. So I do want to say yes, for sure. You know, sometimes you have people, like I used to work in the supermarket. I've worked in the supermarket for like over 15 years. And there are always people there that you see that are like perfectly fine with like spending the rest of their life working there. And I very much had that feeling of like, I don't want to end up like that person or those people. And then I was like 30 or like 32, and I was still like working there, and I was just like, what am I doing? Why am I here? Am I really on that path where like, you know, and then at some point you just kind of like have to go like, you know what, I'm gonna, because for me personally, I wasn't like, I was just like, okay, but then what, you know, I didn't know what else to do in my life. I have a plan, but money always weighs me down. Yeah, I keep stupidly unexpected setback by money. Yeah, I get that. I think with that we can also make a plan, you know, budgeting for yourself. Okay, I have this amount of money, I have to pay this and this and this, and then this amount I put away for my goal, and then this amount I can just like freely spend throughout the month, making it into a planning type of situation thing. Ba-ding. Can you please tell me what Duncan's thoughts and feelings about me, and what does he want? Duncan's thoughts and feelings for Ashley. Duncan's thoughts and feelings for Ashley. Duncan's. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, and the King of Wands. 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, the Empress, 9 of Swords, the Tower, the 2 of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Death card, and the Devil. I definitely feel that there is the desire for a transformation in the connection between the two of you. Right now, with that 7 of Pentacles as the overall energy, it's very much putting in the energy without really knowing where it goes. If it goes anywhere, if it stays the way that it is, if we can develop it, if at some point it will end. But the 7 of Pentacles is just putting in the effort and the time and the energy there. The 8 of Pentacles does need more, like, I feel like there's a big of, like, where is Ashley in this? You know, the 8 of Pentacles talks about like needing more skill, or needing to know, like working on the little things, the fine print. I think definitely feel that there is that cherish and love of the memories that you've shared, and very happy with the past, how it went. The Empress, I definitely feel that he has you up on a pedestal for sure. I think there's just a lot of like worry. I definitely feel that there is a desire to develop this connection into something else, to grow, to transform this connection into something else, but at the same time there's a lot of worry and a lot of fear there as well. Whereas like, is it the right time? The 2 of Swords, very indecisive energy, and so not really making a decision. 9 of Swords, a lot of like worry about this for sure. Hanged Man, let me take a look why the Hanged Man is here. But the Devil being here as well, that's very much being controlled by fear. Okay. What are we afraid of here? What is Duncan afraid of? 2 of Swords, so having to choose. And then the Knight of Wands. Yeah, okay, and then the 5 of Swords. So I feel like Duncan's biggest fear is, I feel like he is attracted to you. I think there is very much attraction towards you. And there's a little bit of fear between one, like losing the friendship or risking the friendship for possibly just like, I feel like he doesn't even want to be the rebound, you know, where it's just a physical connection and then kind of ends, and then we go like, well, like let's go back to being friends, and then it's kind of like turning into a little bit of like weirdness. So I feel like that's just his biggest fear, there with that Five of Swords, self-sabotaging, where they can get like short-term satisfaction, but it's not for the long term. Which just gives me a little bit the fear of becoming a rebound, or fear of being used. Not in the sense that they think that you would use them, but I feel like that's just the fear of that being the outcome of this, because I do feel that there are genuine feelings and interest here. But there is just a little bit of the fear to let that in, or allow that, or accept that. What does he want here? What does he want? The World. So an ending of the way things are right now. Completion. Ace of Swords, having a conversation about it. Page of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. And then the Five of Pentacles. Again, there's just such a big feeling of I'm not good enough, or you deserve better, or, you know, I shouldn't. And I feel like there's a little bit of that insecurity, because I feel like he doesn't know how you feel about this, so he doesn't talk about it, and so he doesn't allow these feelings to develop into more. I definitely feel that there is a desire to have a conversation about it with you, just to make sure that you have moved on, that you are no longer, you know, at that place where you were. I feel like he's just very much trying to mirror you, looking at you. What do you want? Are you ready? And then if that is a yes, then I can take a look at how I'm feeling and invest in this, and, you know. But yeah, I do feel that transformative energy, that ending of the way things are between the two of you right now into a new beginning, a new, you know, wherever this is leading to. So I definitely feel interest. Stupid American rip off taxes, constantly hiking up the taxes now I owe, which I never did before. Yeah, that's insane. Opposite of Bruce, you don't want short term. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I feel like he is afraid that it will turn into something short term and then lose this connection completely because of it. Where Bruce was just like, let's do short term and let's not talk about long term. The moment long term came into it, that's when he went, okay, that's enough. You know, where with Duncan, I feel like it's very much the opposite. I don't want this just to be a rebound. I don't want this to be just, you know, because I feel like he has that same desire to be like, I want to be wanted for me, and not for what I provide or what I give or what, you know, you can get from me, but for me as a person. And then he'd rather wait than give into fleshly desires and, you know, have the risk of just, yeah, not having you in their life at all. Did I already smudge my shirt? Holy fuck, Lindy. You only wore it for like a couple of hours. Jesus Christ. But lol, he ended up long term with Belen. Yeah, but how well's that going, right? Because that's also self-sabotage. Okay, so yes, I think I'm just gonna call it a day for today, guys. It's not that busy, it's not that we're not, I don't know, it's fine, it's fine. And I think I just wanna move over to TikTok then. Maybe, Amado. Yeah, I like Duncan as a person. He's really sweet, kind, honest, and genuine. Yeah, I feel that too. Which just makes sense that he is a little bit cautious, because I do feel that he genuinely likes you. I do feel that there's genuine interest. And like genuine friendship as well. I don't think it is like a friendship of like, oh, I'm just gonna be your friend until you You know, sometimes you have guy friends that are just guy friends that, like, while they are waiting for you to get single, so they can have like a shot or a chance, you know. And I definitely don't think that's Duncan at all. Usually pick someone based on personality. Yeah. Des, you will be the last one, I think. Will S reconnect with Des? Will S reconnect with you? There's the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the World, and the Three of Cups. The Ace, the Two, and the Three of Cups, and then the World with the Page of Pentacles. I do kind of want to say yes. I do want to say yes. So, yes. Can I ask one more question? Yes, you can, darling. You can. I don't know. Today is just a little bit of a... like, it's dragging on. Like, how fast the week went by, so slow today is going for me. Sumya, will I be able to clear UPSC prelims exam? Will Sumya be able to clear the exam? Will Sumya be able to clear the exam? I kind of want this one too, where my finger is on. We have the Ace of Swords, Temperance, the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Yes, for sure. It might take a while. I'm not sure if it is like this year. It might be next year, but yes, I still feel like it's a yes though. Still feel like a yes. Like it's supposed to, let me put it out, like it's supposed to like be even, this shirt, and my undershirt should be a little bit higher. That's what it's supposed to be doing, but it's like always like sipping to one side. Okay. Anyway, are the yes or no still open? Kind of. Yeah, kind of. You can ask your question, darling, for sure. I was just, yeah, it wasn't going that, like, it was a very quiet live stream, so I was just like, I think I'm gonna go. Maybe. I'm gonna go. Model. Yeah. Okay. Ashley, so who is it that will be my next relationship? Duncan? Doug? Connor? Tony? Or someone else? Ashley, who will it be the next relationship for Ashley? Who will the next relationship be for Ashley? Next relationship for Ashley. Who is that? Who is that person? Who? We have the Star and the Death card. So the Star is having high hope for this connection. The Death card is transformation. It can talk about like reconciliation, but it's more like transformation of the connection. The Star having high hope for it. Seven of Wands, the World, the Page of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like I do feel a strong connection with this person as well. Like a very, like on soul level, like this person just like gets you. I feel like this is a person that people have been telling you that this would be a good person, but that we have kind of like pushed back a little bit or have been a little bit defensive about it. The World talks about endings, completion, the way that like the connection is already like evolving into the next phase. The Page of Cups is that like offering of genuine love there. The Four of Pentacles, definitely someone that has their walls up a little bit when it comes to their own feelings and emotions, not really sharing that. But the Six of Pentacles, always someone that is very caring and giving and always listening to you and giving you advice and investing into the connection, putting in the time and the effort for it for sure. Again, I feel like a very, very strong connection there. I kind of want to take a look at the Seven of Swords because I feel like this might be a person that when you are straight up asking them, they would like not tell the truth necessarily. Yeah, Justice and the Hangman, yes, and then the Nine of Cups, yes. That doesn't necessarily, you know, is upfront about it. It's a bit where it's like, oh, me interested in you? No, you know. just because they are afraid that if you are not interested in them, they kind of like lose it. Which again, I kind of feel like it's more so like Duncan. I just don't want to hurt Duncan because I was still getting over heartbreak. Yeah, exactly. And I kind of feel like that is exactly what is going on with him as well. Again, where there is the feeling that when you guys connected, he understood that you were not ready for a connection yet. And so he was just like gracious in giving you that time and space while still being there and supporting you through it. Again, I do feel with that world as well that this ending that we're having with Bruce, it is coming to an end for you as well, where there is the possibility to take a look for like something else or something different. Again, I do feel the death card talks about that transformation, and I definitely feel that you, as well as the connection with Duncan, has been through that transformation. The star is always having that high hope up for Duncan and for this connection. I'm just highly feeling like this is Duncan, the way that I'm describing it. Which I kind of feel like is understandable. I think it is good to have a conversation with Duncan about this, of if there is interest for Duncan. Let's just start there. Is there interest? Do I want it? Is it just because I need attention? Is it because I'm still thinking of or getting over that previous connection? What would be the next step? In what way can we do this in a healthy way? I don't want to jump into it and then have the realization of him being the rebound. Maybe you want a rebound before you go to Duncan. You can also do that. We're asking the next like real relationship, I feel like, is Duncan. Doesn't mean that you cannot have like a rebound in between here, you know? Let me take a look if I can get like a timeline on this with Duncan. Can we get like a timeline on this with Duncan? We have this year. And then we also have 6 months from now. And at the bottom of the deck we have in a few days. So I kind of feel like in a few days, that is when we will have some more like clarity for ourselves. With that 6 months, underneath that we also have the November, which is kind of like 6 months from now. But I definitely feel that this year there is this connection with Duncan like happening and deepening. And just the fact that you feel like you don't want to hurt Duncan just means that there is a lot there to give. I'm not a lusty person at all until I'm dating a person. Yeah, as in like we need a like personal connection. We need a emotional connection. Yes, I get that. Totally get that. But yeah, I do kind of feel like it's Duncan. Because it's also, again, with that 7 of Wands where, I think you said that too, where your mother keeps telling you, just date Duncan. And we're a bit where it's like, yeah. Because I kind of feel like it's, like we're both very much like, are we ready for this? Because I do feel that you are both to the point where if we give it a chance, we really want to go for it both for 100% for each other, for the connection, for the relationship. And just even the thought of it not working out just breaks our heart to the point where it's like, should I try? Am I ready? Do I really want to risk it? Which I kind of feel like is good, because that just means that there is a deeper love for each other, not just in the romantic and flamey type of way, but just in the pure appreciation and respect for each other. Which again, that just allows to have a good conversation about this. Maybe we just start with hanging out more as friends, or maybe it is about going on a proper date and see how that feels, if it is weird or not, if you know how that goes. But I think like your strong suit with Duncan is very much communication, where you can have that talk about it, you know. But again, I kind of feel like when it comes to Duncan, he is very much having a little bit of a wall up, because if he doesn't, I feel like he will fall in love with you without getting things in return, or, you know, and if it doesn't turn out, and, you know. So I feel like you're both kind of like doing the same thing. Keep telling me to pick Duncan. Yeah. But again, again, this is like with the timing, it says it will like develop this year, but that doesn't mean that it has to develop right now. We can give it like a couple of months. We can, you know, we don't have to be in a relationship right now. We can also just, you know, work towards that. But yes, I would definitely say Duncan. But the year is still young, you know. The year is still young. We still have like 8 months left, so. Yeah, I'm in my anger stage of hating Bruce, not quite ready for a relationship yet. Exactly, which is like fine. Which is fine. Like I said, we don't have to like jump in right away. But to answer the question, I do think that it is Duncan, and I do think that this is something that can develop this year. But like 6 months from now, so take your time. Let's not rush. I think in the meantime, just do what feels right and feels comfortable. Not missing him or sad about him anymore. I just hate Bruce. Yeah, which is again totally fine, totally normal. Next stage will come to where you are just indifference. But again, it's like, just take it on your own time. Take it in, you know, we don't have to, you don't have to do anything. Let's just state it there. Okay, who is still here? Who is still here? Let me just last call for the quick yes or no question. So if you're wanting a yes or no question, follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the question, and I will take a look. Right now, there's not really a list for the giveaway. We didn't reach the goal, so yes. I'm looking forward to that next stage. Yes, that's good. You know, one step at a time. Because at least you are now out of the stage, because this is also a good stage. At least you are now out of the stage of like missing, or like, you know, you had a period where you were in transition from like missing to like hating. And that is just like agony. That's just like torture. At least right now we're just having one emotion, which is great. Nukuhanya will L and I speak this month. Will Nukuhanya and L speak this month? Nukuhanya and L, will they speak this month? With the Four of Swords, the King of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Star. There's like hope for it, like very hopeful energy, but the Four of Swords does talk about needing a little bit of a break. So I'm leaning more towards a no, maybe the end of the month or the beginning of next month. But I'm leaning more towards a no on that one. Is there a giveaway today? There is no giveaway. No. We didn't reach the goal of the gifters, so no. Yeah, I'm not bouncing back and forward finally. Exactly. Which is, with my emotions. Exactly. Which is already like a relief. I think. That's already a, whew, you know. Because, yeah, that back and forward just fucks you up a little bit. Where you feel like crazy. You know? So that is, like, done. Which is nice. Thanks so much. You're very welcome, darling. Very, very welcome, love. But I think that's it for today. I think that's it for today. For this week. I think. Let me just stick for like 30 seconds or so. And then I'm just gonna skedaddle out of here. But yeah, hope everyone had a lovely week. Excited for the weekend. Hope you all have good plans for the weekend. Feeling good, feeling great. Again, we have the ending of a retrograde. We also have a full moon this weekend. So all the releases will like come. Everything will kind of like undo. I'm already kind of like feeling better. I have been feeling like crap in this retrograde, and I didn't really know why, and now like then I kind of find out. But yeah, we're feeling good, feeling great. Hope everyone's doing good too. Okay, thanks so much. You're very welcome, darling. Very, very welcome. I am gonna call it a day. So thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. Have an amazing rest of your day. Go kick ass. You absolutely got this. And go kick ass this weekend, and I'll talk to you guys again next week.